everybody, got another video for you. This one is how I package books to send out to buyers on eBay. I saw a video recently on Bronze and Modern Gods, and they talked about their process for packing books and everything. I thought I would show you mine, just a couple of variations but very similar. I'm going to use an example today. I sold a copy of Magnificent Ms. Marvel #1. This is the Babs Tarr 1 in 25 variant, and sold a copy this weekend. So I'm going to go ahead and pack this book up and wanted to walk you through that process. Now, for me, I will send everything in a Gemini mailer. This is the best. It's built for comics. It's perfect. I love it. Keeps everything very, very sturdy and solid inside. You're going to want to use packing tape. I use Scotch tape. You can use painter's tape as well. Scotch tape kind of works the same. You'll kind of see why here in a minute in terms of how the book is really affixed to the Gemini mailer. People kind of do it differently. Scotch tape works just as fine. I've got a top loader that I will send the book in as well as bubble wrap. And I'll probably put a couple of extra loose bags and boards in there as well, just to kind of keep everything nice and secure. So let's get to the process. All right, here we go. So this is what our supplies look like in terms of getting everything ready to go for the shipment. So we have the book, some extra old unused bags and boards just for extra padding, bubble wrap, that top loader, and packing slip, and the label itself. Got my tape ready to go. So I'm going to move some of this aside. Certainly the book, I want to make sure the book is well protected. That's the one that was just recently sold, great 1 in 25 variant by Babs Tarr, Magnificent Marvel #1. All right, let me set that aside. First thing you do is you take the Gemini mailer, kind of turn it this way, and like that, and you can lay it down flat. And usually what I do is I'll take just a piece of tape here and make sure this part stays down. This one does like to come up. Take the flaps here, fold them in just to kind of get them started. Fold them on the long and then fold them on the next one just to kind of get them going. Makes it a little easier when you're trying to put the book inside like that. Like I said, see already that side came up. And then kind of leave it there, ready to go. This is the book itself. Put that top loader, try not to get the bottom caught on any of the edges. Slide it right into the top loader. And with the back, sometimes the bag gets caught. So that's pretty well protected on its own. It's a little, you can bend it a little bit. I don't want to bend it, but there it is. I will then take a little bit of a piece of tape here and just put over it just in case it slides out. And then I'll fold it on the back like this so that you're able to that. And what that does is then when the buyer receives the item, they can very easily just grab that like so, pull it off. And that keeps the book just in case from sliding around on the top there. So essentially that's ready to go. You really don't need much more. I just add a little bit extra. Again, these are just throwaway bags and boards, kind of yellowish. Just, again, to protect everything nice, I'll put this in a piece of bubble wrap. It's like a bubble wrap bag. So this goes in here like this. Now this is where I differ from the Bronze and Modern Gods technique. And some of the packages I've opened, I don't need to tape everything like crazy at this point. The tape is good. Here this thing keeps coming up. The tape is good at this point. I don't need to tape this down and go crazy and tape these boards to the thing. I can simply just lay it down. I prefer to lay it down face first. And again, just for additional protection here. I mean, this book is solidly protected, but I'm not going to wrap this in tape. There's no reason to keep taping this up over and over and over. There's just not. That's the point of the Gemini mailer. From the original folds, it ends up lining up nicely here from those original. What are these porgs doing? Get out of here, porgs. Should I include the porg sticker? That'd be kind of funny. Let's do it. Why not? I'll put a little bit of tape on the back of it. Just because. Pay it forward. Pay the porgs forward? I don't know. Hey, doesn't that look great? Have some porg action in your comic book. All right, so I've got I have an eBay packing slip here that I printed. I always include the packing slip, but I've got all of the details here. I always print a packing slip so there's no surprises as far as what the buyer is going to receive. All right, so I folded down that, put the packing slip right on that outer edge, and then this is where I start to fold over, and I try and get it as close to the edge as possible, and then you turn it on its side and give it just a slight push down on both sides so that you can get it flush to the edge. Now, you don't want to overdo it because, again, what's inside is the most important thing, not that this lining up has to be it, but I really like for it to be as close to lined up as it can be. Then I spare no expense on the tape at this point. So I give it a first piece of tape there, and I start to take it from the overlapping book side down, again using gravity and physics and weight and all of those things to my advantage to keep the book sealed. I'll even add a little extra there, like so, on this guy, right on that edge. Okay, so now I know this is pretty solid. It's not moving around in there. There's no noise, no nothing. And then what I will do is I'll add another piece of tape on the side because I don't want there to be any pressure where this is going to open this way. I want to keep it down as much as possible. So you see over here too, I want this to kind of squeeze in like a little sandwich. Take another piece. That tape is extremely loud. Go over that again there. And I'll do the label last off camera. So I will just go around 1, 2. And I don't care if the tape gets messy. What we want is, this is not opening. Extra tape on it is going to prevent additional damage, right? This is sturdy, it's solid. There's nothing that's going to get this. You know, those USPS flat rates that come all squished, stepped on and whatnot. This ain't happening with the Gemini mailer, the way that I've taped it. Thanks for watching. Happy collecting. See you next time.